Hey guys, it's Ilya McGarry from Toy Quest 101, and we are ending Autism Awareness Month with a bang.
That's right, because we partnered up with our friends over at XM Studios to bring you the grail of Batman statues, because on this episode, we're going to be unboxing the Batman White Knight on bike. And that episode is going to start right now. Hey guys, welcome back to this episode of That Geek Statue Show right here on Toy Quest 101.
And I'm so excited because we're going to be unboxing one of the best Batman statues, Batman White Knight on bike. And I just want to thank XM Studios for believing in me and supporting us on Autism Awareness Month.
That's right, like Ileana said, we're going to be unboxing one of the grail statues of Batman, thanks to our friends over at XM Studios for partnering up with us this month and ending Autism Awareness Month with a bang. But before we start, we want to remind you guys to subscribe to Toy Quest 101, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any toy reviews, statue unboxings, or any celebrity guests that might pop up on our show. Now, as always, we always start with the box. But the boxes are so big that we cannot have them on the table, but there are two huge boxes that came in for this specific piece because this is a very big statue, and again, it is an amazing display for your Batman lovers out there to have in your own collection. Now, the boxes are typical XM Studio boxes. They come with the black and white, and in this case does have the Batman logo on top of it. And of course, the packaging is done very well. XM Studios has one of the best packaging in the business. They come with the Velcro and the foam, and the boxes are very nice and tight to protect your statue at all times. Now, we're also gonna have an exclusive deal for you guys that we're gonna talk about later on in the show, so you could bring this bad boy home and purchase it yourself. And the links are also gonna be in the bio of the video. But enough about that. Let's get to unboxing this amazing piece from our friends over at XM Studios.
Hey guys, welcome back. We just got done unboxing the Batman White Knight on bike, but it was a lot of pieces, but it was worth it. And to be exact, it had 49 pieces to put together, but it turned out great. And before we start reviewing the statue, Dad, why don't you talk to us about the story of the Batman White Knight?
All right, so the story starts with Batman chasing the Joker throughout Gotham City, and Batman takes his vigilantism a bit too far, having little regard for how much damage he causes as long as he catches the Crown Prince of Crime. The Joker ultimately leads him into an industrial building, storing some mysterious pills, and convinces Batman to brutally shove the pills down his throat for all Gotham to see, effectively curing the clown of his insanity. Now, once recovered, the former criminal, now known as Jack Napier, decides to take matters into his own hands and gives Gotham the future it deserves by becoming the city's White Knight and making Batman the criminal in this crazy exchange of roles told in this story. And from these pages comes Batman the White Knight on bike that you see here. Now, what's the first thing out of the box, Ileana?
The first thing out of the box is an XM black animal, and you can see all the pieces to be listed in the front, and on the back you can see a barcode to scan and see how the pieces work and put them together at home.
That's right. Now this comes very, very handy, guys, because this was not an easy task to do. This came with a lot of pieces, like Ileana said, 49 pieces to put this bad boy together, and it was very difficult. You definitely need two people to help you do this, and it is a very heavy piece, and as you can see, it's humongous. So 49 pieces. I highly recommend you scan this barcode or watch this video, right? So you can see how we put it together, but this definitely came in handy. Now let's start reviewing the statue itself. As you guys can see, it is on our table and it is humongous. Now there's a couple things here that we want to talk about because it is very detailed, and I highly believe that XM Studios is one of the best when they pay attention to the details and what they want to put on the statue to make the statue come to life, especially for the pages of the comic books. Now Ileana, what can you tell me about the statue?
I really love the base. I think it's so cool. I love the bike. I love how they put the armor and the bullet holes in there. I love the cape. It looks like it's flying. I love the paint applications. I love the details. And I love the black and gray. I think it looks amazing.
That's right. So there's a lot to this statue, so we'll try to break it down as much as we can. Let's start with the base. Like Ileana said, the base is absolutely incredible. It is a street base, but you see a bunch of details around the statue. Now that's something I love about XM Studios. Even though you might not see all parts of the statue, they never stop paying attention to the details. And no matter where the statue is being looked at, you're gonna see the details that they put into place. Whether it's the back of the statue or inside of the statue or areas that you don't see, they really do pay attention to the details no matter what part of the statue you're looking at. Now the statue base, again, like I said, it's the street. You're gonna see the cobblestone in the back. You're gonna see some pipes, and you're gonna see the gravel. And I absolutely love everything about this base. You're gonna see skid marks here from him burning out on the bike. And then you're gonna see the manhole sewer cover right in the middle. And there's a lot of texture to this base, which really makes it pop out and makes it really look like it's real. I absolutely love the base. Like I said, it's very, very detailed, and I think they did an incredible job with it. And I absolutely love statues that have a base that complements it, and I think this base is great for the statue. Now let's talk about the bike. Now the bike does come with two options. You can store it without the armor, or you can display it with the armor. Now we're displaying it here now with the armor. I absolutely love the look because you can see all the weathered, the bullet holes, all the scratches from all the battles that he has done on his bike. And that's a lot of details to cover just on the armor itself. You see the grappling hook coming out of the side of the bike, and then you see the Gatling gun on the bottom as well. And he's just full of surprises and Easter eggs on this bike, and I absolutely love that about the statue. Now the wheels are huge, and I like that as well. It shows presence to the statue. You see the headers and stuff coming out of the side of the bike, all the mufflers, all the engine components are very detailed. And like I said before, XM does a really good job of paying attention to all the details no matter where they're at on the bike. Whether you could see them or whether you have to turn the corner to look at them, the details are always gonna be there. They really don't slack off on different parts of the bike when it comes to the details, and I absolutely appreciate that from XM Studios. Now, The guns look absolutely amazing. His pose looks absolutely amazing. He does have one foot on the floor because, like I said, he just got done burning out and making that sharp turn. You can see the skid marks on the floor, and he just looks really, really good. Now the sculpt and the paint applications are absolutely fabulous. I think XM does a really good job with that, but I really want to pay attention to this cape. Now the cape looks absolutely gorgeous. I think this is one of the best capes I've seen on any superhero. And that's because the way they sculpted it, they made it look like it had waves, and then the paint applications made it look like it's leather. So this is a fully sculpted cape, but it looks really, really good. And I think those waves really did it justice to make it look like it's flying in the air. And I think it looks absolutely amazing. Now, this statue is really big. It's 23 inches high, about 39 inches long, and it's about 34 inches in depth. Because this cape does stand out, and as you can see, it's almost reaching Ileana. So this is a little hard to display at home, but if you find a good spot for it, I think this is gonna have a big presence in your display. And if you're a Batman fan, you've gotta have this statue. It's absolutely gorgeous. Ileana, what can you tell me about the cape and Batman himself?
I mean, I love the cape. It looks like it's flying when wind coming up. I mean, I love Batman. I love how his face is. I mean, I think it's amazing.
I have to agree with Ileana on that. Now, Batman looks absolutely amazing as well. His details are really, really good. I love his portrait. I think his portrait's spot on. They did a good job. He's looking down at you, so he really looks good. And he's very muscular, and the sculpt looks absolutely amazing. His belt looks really good. It has that leather look to it. It has all his pouches, and he even has a knife in the front, which was thought was an cool added touch. So he looks really, really good. On the other side, he has his batarang, and he has some rope as well, which I thought that was really cool. And his gloves and the spikes coming out of his forearms looks really, really good. If you see his legs, the leather looks really good there. The paint application, he has the spikes coming out of the back of his boot. I mean, they just really knocked it out the park with this one, and I can see why this is a grail when it comes to Batman statues. Now, another added touch that I like was the gargoyle on the side and the pillar, and this really balances the statue out. And not only does the gargoyle look cool, but it does have a light up feature, and that lantern does light up, and I absolutely love that about this statue as well. Now, everything about the statue looks really, really clean. I give it a 10 out of 10, and I think XM really knocked it out the park with this one. And the cool thing about it is, guys, not only has XM Studios partnered up with us with Autism Awareness Month and support Autism Awareness Month, but they gave us a chance to give you, our viewers, a big discount on this statue if you guys want to go ahead and purchase it yourself. Now, if you go into the link of the bio, we're gonna offer 10% off the regular MSRP, and you're gonna have US shipping right here in the US from our friends over at GFX, the distributors for XM Studios. Now, this is gonna be a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to get this at an amazing price, and it's limited to the time that it expires, and all the details is gonna be in the bio of the video. Now, Ileana, what can you tell us where they could find us?
You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok.
And don't forget to subscribe to Toy Quest 101. Thank you so much, XM Studios, for partnering up with us. I hope you guys like this review, and we'll see you on another episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.